Hello, it's Christine. Time for a scrapbook process video, and this one is for Stamp It Like It's Hot. And this month's instruction or prompt is to stamp directly on a photo. So I have printed out this silly little photo of me. It's just a silly little, I'm looking at this, the quality of this photo is not that great, y'all, the printing right now. I don't know, I may need to update my ink or something on my selfie. I've been seeing this little thing here popping up, and I don't know what's going on there. But that's okay, because it's just a silly, fun little layout here. And what I've got going on is the September 2023 hip kit. I kind of need to get done with this kit, and I'm not going to because of this much stuff here. But I think I'm going to focus on the purples because I love purple, you guys. And I love these three here. I'm thinking I might matte like this. I'll probably gut this because I do like that centerpiece there. Do something with this. I don't know exactly what yet. And I do like kind of the yellow against the purple. It's kind of got a green undertone, and green and purple are opposite each other on the color wheels and stuff. Anyways, I've got Stays On ink because I'm going to have to go directly onto a photo. And I think I'm going to use this old Stampin' Up! Deal here called, it says, "You're never too old to do goofy stuff, Word Cleaver." And I'm going to stamp that right there, you guys. I picked this picture, too, because it's I've got kind of a good little amount of, like, dead space on the photo. And so I can print directly, or I can stamp directly on that. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be cute. Of course, I have all the ephemeras and stuff. I have no idea what a title might be. There's some layered stickers here. This whole little collection here is about, like, it says New Day. I might get into my binder, too, you guys. I don't know. This has some stuff in it, but it's more like... yeah, it's like New Day stuff. Oh, that little fox is adorable. Oh, I might use that. I might just go random. You know what? I might just go random because it's goofy stuff, right? So I might just do random ephemeras. Why not? What the heck, you know? But I'm going to stick, I think, with these purples here. I'm loving these purples, so I'm going to set these aside for the moment. Although here's a little braiding strip I might could use. Or this one. Ooh, that's pretty too. I'll set these aside for the moment. If I have to get into them, I will. But that's my plan, you guys. Let me do some thinking on the design itself and do some cuttings, and I'll be back on in a minute. Okay, you guys, real quick check-in because I have double gutted, right? I cut this, gutted it, cut this, gutted it, and I've cut this. And I'm going to glue this all together. And then I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to trim this down a little bit. And I think I'm going to put that in here, but I'm going to make it a little smaller so it shows more of this here. That cat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think that's going to be really pretty. And then I'm going to bring my picture here. So I may have to get into, I want to make sure I'm only using purple. So I'll have to look and see what other papers are in here. I know there's some stuff in here. I'm sure there is. And actually what I may end up doing is getting into this little piece. Because it has purple here, and I can actually, maybe. We'll see. Let me look at it. I just wanted to show you this real quick. And she's got the zoomies, y'all, so she's acting up. I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, you guys, so I'm cutting down the little purple with the white diamonds. And what's funny is this one, even though it's got a pattern on it, actually almost acts as a foil to all the other patterns going on. I really love this paper combination, but I will tell you the patterns are pattern on pattern, right? So you kind of got a little bit, I hate to use the word busy because I think it looks really cool, but it's a little bit busy. So I like this light paper in the middle here. And I'm going to put that in the middle of these like pointy diamond ones. And I'm going to trim off, I think it's a 1/2 inch on each side of the pointy diamond. So I think I end up with like 8 by 8 as the light purple, and then 8.5. Well, I guess it's 9 really. So a 1/2 inch on either side of the diamond piece. And I'm just showing you that because I'm going to trim this down here. And I had to be careful because I got to make sure I do, I want the same width of the pattern on either side. If y'all hear anything, Saturn's in a mood right now. She's playing with some washi tape on the floor over there. I probably need to pick it up, but she's kind of crying and carrying on. And of course, she's on my desk in the video. Okay, so that's going to go in the middle, and then the picture's going to go in the upper left there. And I don't really journal on this, you guys, because kind of the title and the stamp and all that kind of stuff is the journaling. I will tell you, my Stays On here, y'all, I haven't really pulled this out in a long time, and I'm looking at that going, is that even getting any ink on it? Look at, I'm testing it with my finger. Basically, no ink, right? And so I even tested on my little paper, and then I think, well, that's okay. I have another brand new one over here. Y'all, it was 100% dry. There was no ink on the brand new one. I mean, I literally opened the plastic, And it had been so long since I bought it, it was completely dry. Now, how that happens inside a plastic seal is beyond me. So I would definitely be dropping a StazOn ink into my Amazon cart. Then I finally figure out, okay, this is, I had to get enough ink on there just to get it on my picture. But I think that looks really cute. I love how that little sentiment is on that picture there. And so I'm going to end up gluing these down. I think I just dry fit now. I'm going to start pulling out ephemera. I guess I have to finish gluing this stuff down here. But in just a moment, I'm going to start pulling out ephemera. And I'll kind of cut away here and there because I do fast, y'all. I fast a lot because there's a ton of ephemera to play with. And I'm going to set all this down. I'm going to start just kind of dry fitting. And so this is where I'm going to dump this out. So I'm going to cut in and out just a tad. Not a lot because I do let you kind of see me like picking and stuff. But here's where I kind of had set some stuff down. So what I've kind of got going on here in case it's hard to see. Oh, this little jacket here. I tried this. I tried this a bunch. I don't end up keeping it though. It just doesn't work. I can't figure out how to make it work on there. I'm going to end up with a bunch of little things though. So let's start in the, I don't know, upper left because it has the least amount. I'm going to have like a floral. I'll find it. It says, right now it has that jacket and then like a clock and neither one of those stay up there. I don't use either one of those pieces. I do have that little tag right there and that does stay on the layout, but it moves. In the upper left, I actually end up with a piece that says Dream and Go, and it's like a floral with a little title. Can you see it? It's on the right-hand side over there. I don't know where it's at the moment. And then I'm going to end up with a little round piece that says Simple Pleasures. And then I'll have like a little, it's kind of a coffee cup. It's a coffee cup. You can see it in the upper left there. I don't actually drink coffee really at all, but I do like my drinks. So that's kind of why I picked that. There's that little title piece there. Actually, that's not my title, but that's that little wordy bits piece there. So that's going to go up there. It goes a little higher, actually, and kind of curls around the top of the photo, but that is kind of generally where they go. I'm going to reorganize that just a tad. And then the upper right, I have that little square, like, photo-looking, like a Instafax or what do you want to call that thing. And then I have the little books that kind of go across. And I have I did bring that little butterfly tag over there. And then I end up with a couple of circles. One will say Everyday Life and one will say Loving This. I haven't got Loving This over there yet. And then I'm going to have Noteworthy is going to end up on top of those books. But I don't think I do that till a little bit later on. I will end up putting in the lower right a bunch of kind of miscellaneous things. I do use that little fox. I just loved him. I thought he was adorable. And I'm going to have a little phone down there. Oh, is it a phone? Yeah, I guess it's a phone. It says like AM Vibes. I'll put a bicycle down there. Honestly, the bicycle doesn't really mean a lot because I don't ride bicycles or anything like that. But it's a nice shape, and I thought it looked great in the corner. And then I'm going to pull in another little tag. It's kind of going to act as a bit of a shelf for those embellishments. I'll pull a little clock, and then I'll pull a word that says Everyday Life. And most of these pieces, I will end up putting foam on either a top side or a left side or something just to kind of give them little like dimensions and different heights and things like that. I'm trying to decide on my title. I will decide it's going to be This Is Me. So I think at this point I have glued all my little embellishment pieces down. I did put foam also up underneath that little pink circle in the upper right. And so this is going to be This Is Me. I did that just because, honestly, I guess this is me, right? I'm just silly and kind of random, and which is funny because I'm also not silly and random. Like there's things I'm very serious about, like at work and stuff. I'm I'm pretty serious about work, and there's other things I'm serious about, but at the same time I have this kind of silly piece to me. So I don't know. I think it's a bit of a dichotomy in my personality. So this right here is This Is Me. I'm going to pull in these little like shiny button pieces. I like I like the shininess against all the paper ephemera. And so I'll put one of those in each of the clusters, and then I'll end up finding some of the little buttons as well. The little light colored wood buttons are going to go in there as well in just a moment. I do like the textures of these little enamel pieces. I think it's really pretty. There's tons of these little buttons here too. I need to figure out a layout to really maximize those buttons because there's so many of them. There's so many of them, you guys. But I'm liking how this is coming out. I thought about perhaps journaling or something like that on the right-hand side of the photo, but I actually kind of like, again, as I said kind of in the beginning, I kind of like the relief of that light-colored lavender against all these patterns and things. So I'm not going to do that actually, you guys. So here's what we got going on. This is the slowdown. You can kind of see the stamping on the photo there, which is what we're all doing. So make sure you check out the playlist. There's usually quite a few playing along. And so do that. And don't forget to do the like and subscribe. And I'm on Instagram at Scrapping Harden. And also, if you're on Facebook, you can find me, Christine Steele Harden. Feel free to friend me. And we will talk soon. Bye.